Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. I know it's been a while. I got a new laptop and I actually could not record because I couldn't figure out how to get it going, and I finally got it so that way this is now working and you can hear my sound. Today we're going to go over a quicker video. I've done one in the past, but this is Nvidia. They've been in the news a ton lately, and they just have a ton of upside because of all the AI integration and how AI is used with Nvidia, and vice versa. So as we can see, it is listed as a strong buy. There are 32 buy ratings, 4 holds, 0 sells. And so what TipRanks does is it gathers all the analyst data and information as far as what price targets there are and what the initiation of coverage is. Is it a buy, hold, or sell? And then it gives you all of this compiled into one website. So it's really useful for that. So far, it looks like as of today, June 11th, which is a Sunday, as of the last closing price on Friday, June 9th, which Nvidia was at $387. It looks like analysts still see an average upside of about 16% from that, looking at $449. Let's just call it $450 for the stock price. That's the average. There's a low of 230 and there's a high of 600. So there's quite a few different analyst ratings going into this. And as far as like an actual stock analysis goes, it looks like there is over here on the smart score, we are given a 10 out of 10 for Nvidia. It's an outperform. So that's actually, this is the best of the best. Strong buy. It's a bullish sentiment as far as what people are saying. Hedge funds are trading it. Insiders, are selling shares because obviously it's gone up a lot lately. That's actually a good thing. And it just sounds like very positive news overall. If we actually look at the technical analysis of it, both looking at the 50-day and the 200-day moving average on the technical side, this is going into a golden cross because it has gone above the 50 and the 200-day. That's really good. That's usually a strong buy signal, and it's well over the 200-day and the 50-day moving average as far as where we're at right now. That's huge, and that's all because of what happened with, let me try to find the earnings estimates. So what had happened was, over the last quarter, Nvidia had a 44% surprise in what was estimated versus what was reported for their earnings. The quarter that ended, for January 2023 was up 35%, and the quarter that ended, the year for them in 2022 was down, because they had seen a lot of negative, impact as far as people not buying chips. A lot of their chip supply was, kind of ruined by different things going on geography-wise, so they weren't able to actually meet quotas for orders for their chips. So they had struggled a little bit, but it sounds like they're back on track. And again, the last 2 quarters have seen really, really strong reported in earnings per share compared to what the analysts had estimated. Strong gap there. And then lastly, I really want to go over, if you had invested $10,000 to start the year in Nvidia, then you would actually have $25,000 today, almost $26,000. It's about almost 160% return. So that's really amazing. That is definitely something that doesn't happen very often as far as what starts a year. This is not normal. This is not a normal. Like usually you might get 5 to 10% to start out a year, like in the first half of a year, first 6 months. This is abnormal to have 160%. But if we actually look at monthly returns, we can see that most of that was gathered in the first month of the year, 33%. February 18%, March 19%, April it was just a hair down, and then in May they just exploded again because of their earnings growth and what had happened there with their reporting. We actually want to look at more of a broad scale, so let's look at like the last 3 years from 2020 to 2023. Your $10,000 invested in 2020 in Nvidia today would be worth about $64,000 for about 72% gain. But if we want to look at the annual returns, like here you can see 2022, you saw a huge downturn in your money. That was 50%. You had to go from $50,000 2.5 times, but